Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Sword of the Stars with me, your host Tim. Where we left off, we had just got done researching dreadnoughts, and now we're aiming toward getting Armada C&C so we can field massive amounts of ships. I think that'll up it ups it to like 64 or something like that. We've also realized that our blazer ships are not overly useful, at least against enemy cruisers. We're gonna have to do something about our current standing armies. In any case, let's go ahead and load it into the game, and I think I wanted to do this next turn and completely on screen, just to do some more administrative stuff, just to get some of that. It's been like 2 or 3 videos since I've done so. And we're player ranked number 2 this time. How about that? I'm still aiming to ally with Mr. the Terrible. Alright, well, let's get back into it again. Oh, look at the Murugi using armor of some sort there. Must be a pain to develop that stuff.
System update. We have enemy ships within scanner range. The well is dry, Vakona. No fuel. The mystery has been solved, Vakona.
Okay. So, it's been like I think probably close to a week since I last recorded, because I began recording lots of episodes in advance. Alright, looks like we're dealing with lots and lots of incoming enemies. What are we doing? Oh, right, we're taking back Sora, is what we're doing. First off, how many more ships does Fenlaw have coming in here? He's got... really nothing. 6 destroyers. 1 ship too far away for us to see what that is at the moment. Okay, no problem. We should be able to handle whatever's at Sora really quick. Actually, Tim, we should probably just end turn. I think you've probably planned everything out already. How's Mr. Blasky doing? Right, we're pulling away from Wazin as well. We don't need to stay there. We're continuing to try to hold off the humans from Barnard's Star. I think we'll be able to reclaim it. And then I guess we're good to go? Yeah, I think we're... What are you doing, Cancun? Defenses. Alright, okay. That's just enough kind of babbling. Let's end our turn. We'll do a few fights. And then I'll take the next turn entirely on screen. We'll figure out what battles we're doing then. And I'll probably put a cut in here so I can go out and mow the lawn. Get a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff done around the house today. And darn it, I wanted to design a dreadnought. Actually, I think I already designed a dreadnought, and I'm building one. Crap. Alright, well, we'll handle that later. We have a cruiser versus a newt. There's no way we're winning that. We can auto-resolve that. We have 4 wounded cruisers against 2 heavily damaged human cruisers. We'll just go ahead and auto-resolve that one. That's not going to be an epic battle. Well, as it is an epic battle, we don't care. We've lost here. Looks like they sent a massive amount of cruisers of Rodleys and Fletchers. Go ahead and auto-resolve that battle. Polaris here. We're trying to get away, is what's happening at Polaris. We are trying to get... Wow, look at all those cruisers they have here now. 16 of them. Okay, yeah, we'll see if we can get away. I'll manually do that. Sora, we're going to definitely do this one. I'd like to beat them up. We should be able to slaughter them. And Kate Greco... We have a massive amount of troops here to deal with their incoming. So let's do these 3 battles. Now here, I'd like to save this fleet if possible, so we're just going to try to hightail it out of here. I have no intention of sticking around. We need bigger fleets to smash through the humans' cruisers. And I'm thinking of redesigning a few of my vessels for this purpose. A lot of the enemy fleets like using... heavy combat lasers, and now we've learned in the last video that disruptors can take laser hits without any trouble. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt though to get away. Alright, our Chuckwalla will start immediately.
Gandai has spoken.
Running.
Get the ship moving.
We could try to blow them up. Just all withdraw, fight, and then retreat once our...
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust.
so we're pulling back, as you can see.
As you command, Tycho.
We have enough. It looks like we have plenty of anti-missile.
Taking position, Kandai.
All right, let's slow it down. Oh, here come the planet missiles, though. This is when it gets ugly for us.
Ordnance received, Kandai.
And we can flee another 48 seconds. I do not intend to stay
Power
here.
to engines.
We could win against maybe this fleet here, since anything else they spawn would spawn closer to the planet. But that's pretty pointless. I just want to get away, if possible.
Coordinates received. Maneuver drives to full.
Okay, we're out of here.
The fleet is for another day, Tycho. Engaging warp engines now.
That should be it. Okay, awesome. We ran, we didn't take any damage, and we got away from Polaris. We are retaking back Sora from Fenlaw. Hello, Fenlaw. I'm here for you.
Fresh ships. Ready for battle.
Come on, game, give me control. The battle's starting and I can't control my ships. Okay, we have incoming. I guess we're just gonna select everything and tell everything to go close.
All ships close to minimum range.
Wow, we have a lot of ships here, and they're running. Good for them. Looks like they're seeing C ship. Oh, nice! The Lancers... Oh, holy crap! Our Lancers are actually hitting the enemy. Good for them. And they're turning around now. Yep, they know they can't get... Oh my god! Wonderful work! They cannot get away. Wow, our Lancers are actually hitting them. Awesome work, everyone. Wow, that was a really good initial fight right there. Initial salvo into them. Alright, that was one of their tankers, which is why we all took damage there. Seems like the tankers would be great to just sail right in the middle of the enemy and just do some decent damage to all of them. Nice. Excellent work, team. We're gonna slaughter this fleet of theirs. It's good to watch this happen because I was thinking of making an army of destroyers to fight the enemy human blazer ships, and now I'm seeing that that's probably still a mistake. We would need some very fast ships.
Fresh ships. Ready for battle.
Okay, this is a planet of theirs. It's heavily populated. Greco. Alright, so we're just going to... I really should just withdraw? No, we should just charge. We can just level the planet, I think. Let's wait till all our vessels are here.
All ships close to minimum range.
And do it. Something I realized, and I think I made a comment to OBB Super Gamer, is that my Chakwalas tend to be in the back of the fleets. I need to put them in the center. Because if they're in the back, once the enemies have passed my initial ships, we end up in a situation such that they get focused, and I don't want that to happen, so I need to be sending them in with everything else. Nice, awesome work, Lancers. It's so nice when they actually hit, like this. This is wonderful. Alright, go out to the planet, guys. Incoming planet missiles from below us, probably. Oh, that's a torpedo. That looks like a torpedo. Can you have planet torpedoes? We'll have to watch the next thing that comes at us. It occurs to me how unlucky... Yeah, that looks like a torpedo to me. Oh no, perhaps that's one of the super planet missiles. We have them as well? That must be the case.
Command ship under attack. We close.
That's a police cutter, and they have more vessels as well. Uh-oh, we may lose a Chuck Wallace right up in the front.
We are targeted, Nico.
Wow, just slaughtered everything that showed up to the fight. And now let's just focus on that planet. Oh, gonna lose the destroyer.
Destroyer down.
And we just watch those bars. The upper bars are their Imperial... Wow, look how rapidly they're losing their Imperial forces. Nothing like Lancers to slaughter everything on the planet's surface.
Enemy fleet defeated, Nico.
I didn't even get a choice.
System update.
Okay.
We have detected a small incoming fleet.
We are filled with ore to capacity, Valkona.
Okay, our mining ship on Corvalan is... Oh, all of them are full. Let's get them out of here. Where do we want to go with this? I'm tempted to move them back to K-Strostum and still continue to improve my capital planet. But we could use this on this side. Let's fly this fleet to Garnet.
Cartographer, chart the path.
Dig Dug has arrived at Gidi Prime. We can begin harvesting here as well.
Your word is law. Mining operations will begin.
Tooth and Claw arrived at Cape Graco, and we slaughtered the planet. Nice! Oh, it's only a size 1 planet. How about that? Okay. Well, we still got them anyway. Let's go ahead and repair.
I hope your enemies fared worse, Valkona.
This is still fine with me for the setup. Really impressed with my Flame Salamanders that battle. They did really well. Or at least I think they did. We don't care about freighters. One ship built at Irai. Oh, by the way, OBV Super Gamer pointed out to me that your CNC ships probably lose their ability to command if their center section, if their command section actually gets blown up. So, or sorry, their mission section. So we'll have to remember that in the future, and definitely try to keep my command ships out of the thick of things, or get them super defensive. Maybe make a disruptor on them. What did we build here? It must have, excuse me, it must have been a medium battery or something like that. Oh, or it could have been a soarer. Okay, why you set up like? Oh, I know why you're set up like this for incoming. Whatchamacallits. The incoming von Neumann. So why don't we set you up like... Actually, the Flame Salamanders on the sides really worked in that battle, didn't it? Let's do something like this. Put the 2 geckos up top a little. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. Still waking up. Even though it's almost 9, which for me is really late in the day. I've had a busy morning running around cleaning up. I have family coming over. All my brothers are visiting tomorrow. We're going to be playing old computer games tomorrow. Just like all the games we played, or a lot of them we played when we were a kid. That's going to be Commodore 64 and Atari 2600 games on the emulators I have. Plus some old Duke Nukem and maybe some Hexen or something like that. It's going to be a good time. Should be had by all. Alright, that looks pretty good. For you, Irai. What else are we doing? 2 ships built at Kanquan. I think we are upping our defenses here. Yep. Scaled Annulls, a Chukwala, MK7, which we know we want kind of in the middle. We can fit you in the middle. Yes, we can. So we'll add these 2. So we have a Gila. Big go. And a single soarer. Awesome. And that should do it for us. Let's put you over here, Mr. Null. And you are still flagged as guard. We no longer need the notes here. Clear that out. Did we get any messages from anyone? That's right. We're still bribing Creecrops to Terrible. Let's look at that. Wow, I remember his opinion of us is going down now. Mr. The Cunning's still going up. Okay. At least we still have the non-aggression pact with him, which is good. 4 ships built at Serenity. What are we doing with you, Serenity? Copernicus defenses. Really? Okay. Well, let's get this set up. So we want you here. We want you here. I already built these ships, so we might as well keep them around. We have 2 more soarers. Okay, we have a single large newt. Am I building anything else here? No. Why am I going to Copernicus? That would be in the human space. Wester, we have some incoming Marigi. Barnard Star, they're sending a fleet there to assist. Okay. Copernicus was here? Oh, I see why I really want Copernicus. Okay. We can try going there. I don't know if we'll be able to hold the enemy off, though. We actually should build at least 1 Echo.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
I will probably need to build a Euromastix.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
We lost a battle at Barnard Star. Didn't really expect to win that with a destroyer versus a cruiser. Won the battle at Calliope. That was against the 2 cruisers against our monitors. We lost a battle at Wazin. Our single hive monitor was simply decimated by all their cruisers. We engaged enemy ships at Polaris, and we just basically fleed. We took some light damage as well, so that was over here.
Repair operations begin.
We're still not quite away from Copernicus. I'm sorry, from Polaris. Oh, we are. We are away from it. 60 ships. My goodness. We won the battle at Sor. Yep, we took back our planet from... I'm sorry, we're holding off Fenlaw from Sor, which we want to recolonize, which I think this fleet is. Yep. Can we repair our vessels?
I hope your enemies fared worse, Vakona.
Fenlaw had Hankaras. What are Hankaras, Fenlaw? It'd be neat if I could click on the ship and see the ship layout entirely as well. Okay, they're using Hankaras. What are these? These are colonizers. So we beat up their colonizers is what we did there. How about that? We won the battle at K. Graco. Awesome. So first we're going to repair anything that's here. We took no damage? Oh, no. I already repaired. Against more Fenlaw vessels. More colonizers. So not really a good fleet to compare our ships against Fenlaw, but we did it. We have 1 incoming ship. I don't care about 1 incoming ship. We have 1 incoming ship. We don't care. We don't care about a single cruiser. So far, it's looking pretty good for us. Oh, that was really it? Okay. So, before we go any further, because I keep forgetting, why don't we move this first to Copernicus? Oh, do I really want to go to Copernicus now? That the humans have so much? I don't think I should. I think we should redirect my colonizers to some other location. I really don't think I can afford to settle on Copernicus with the humans being so strong at the moment. How is this fleet, by the way? Lampreys. These are not needed. Actually, if they're going to send a huge fleet back to Bernard Star, we should probably just not be there? Oh, wow, we have... No, that's a non-monitor, Tim. That's not the same thing. All right, let's get some... No, these are newts. Tim, these are newts. These are more refineries. We don't have a whole lot of fighting vessels here. So why don't we not go to Barnard Star, in fact? I don't know if we could be... So they have a single ship there. Are we reaching their next turn? 2 turns to get there, actually. What do we see the enemy fleets doing? There's a single ship. These are all Fenlaw vessels. Okay, we're just going to have to leave. Let's get you to Garnet or something. Or Serenity. Serenity's pretty far away, though, Tim. It's going to have to be Garnet.
The Armada moves as one.
Garnet will begin... strengthen... Dragon's Maw. Okay, and let's do some ship stuff. Oh, well, first, actually, I can't really colonize Copernicus with the humans so close. Is there another system that's good for us? That's a mistake to colonize there. The humans are close by. More importantly, the hivers are all over the place. Shame, it's a size 8 planet with 6,000 resources. I need a big defensive fleet if I want to take Barnard Star. That's the big problem. I need to rebuild my fleets. Beetlejuice, where are you? No, you're too far away. I can't defend there. Oh, Bismal, where are you? Darn it! All these planets are on the opposite side of the Hiver Conclave. Crag? No. There may be no place for us to send these colonizers, Tim. You might have to just send them back to Wester. Yeah, these planets are decent planets for us, but we're too far away from them. Durla? No, they're either near the Hivers or they're too far away. We could try for Eri too. I know it's a small planet, but at least it's something I can send my colonizers to. Can you even reach this planet though? You cannot. You'd have to hop there.
Cartographer, chart the path.
We can come to Orcus and then use Orcus to launch over there instead. Orcus is a planet of mine? Size 8 planet? What the heck? I should strengthen the defenses here too. This is going to be really important to hold on to. Okay. Let's send some fleets around. So where is my colony fleet? You're over here, I think. There's no way you'll... Oh, you can make it to Orcus, sure.
As you wish, Varkona.
And we'll rename this fleet. It's a whole lot of people to colonize there, but I really want to do so. Okay. Was there no other good planets to colonize? And I don't think there's anything close by. We've already decided this place is a place for harvesting. So this is no longer a good place to go. How did my Durner's monitors get repaired? I thought all of them were heavily damaged. I guess not. And how long till you guys arrive? 3 more turns. We can try to get that out of there. Okay, so let's go to our design, which I keep forgetting to do. So first off, everyone, we've learned how to make dreadnoughts. So Dave, if you're watching, this is the dreadnought ship. It is massive. Look at all the weapons you can put on this amazing vessel. It is incredible. So I designed the Komodo Dragon here. And as you can see, it's got a lot of forward-facing mast drivers. Look at all them. I used a battle bridge, which gives me, what is it, 6? 5 Lancers on the front of it. I've stuck heavy plasma cannons, 3 of them on the front as well. So this is really a forward-facing, demolish whatever is in front of its ship. We have some more light plasma cannons over there. Tons of mass drivers on the sides. I put neuron beams in the center section here. We have missiles in the back. These vessels are very impressive. And I think I'm actually building one down here, which I probably should not be doing, but it's too late now. Barnard Star, they're getting even more reinforcements. So I think, yep, I'm building a Komodo Dragon. It'll be ready next turn. So here's why this was a mistake, but it's too late now. I invested too much money. We're going to do it. So the thing with the Komodo Dragon is that, well, the humans are using a lot of blazer vessels, or heavy combat lasers. A Dreadnought is massive, and it's basically a sitting duck for all heavy combat laser ships. So I don't know how useful it will be to have this vessel, considering how much damage it will take, but we'll give it a try. Now, let's go ahead and design a new one of these as well of some sort. So I'm thinking we'll have a disruptor version, because this will absorb all the heavy combat lasers. Actually, we should build cruisers and what have you with disruptors, because the humans are using... Look at the humans again. The humans are using heavy combat lasers, emitters... Oh, what is this? PD missile. Point defense missile is what this is. So this shoots down... I think this shoots down missiles with... our missiles with its missile. How about that? So they have missiles, heavy combat lasers, and fusion cannons. Disruptors are very important now for me to build against the humans. So we should design a few vessels able to do so. So if I come back over here, what's the loadout of this? So we know the humans have point defense missiles. So missiles that we fire are probably not the best to be... We don't really want to fire missiles, as it were. Let's change this to we'll fire some medium mass drivers. This can stay as a neutron beam. And this is a disruptor, which will make us immune to laser fire that they have. I like having different types of guns on the ship, so we'll do something like this. We'll have some anti-missile of our own. We'll stick some purple lasers there. I do like these. Maybe, though, we should use... Accuracy is higher, but the range is less. No, we'll leave the neutron beams on the sides here. I think we'll switch the back lasers to be more large defenses. And the rear, do I really want missiles? 2 missiles only? I don't think so. And we'll keep having the defenses on this ship. Okay, so now we just need a name for this vessel. Crap. And my book is not in this room. So we'll just come up with just... we're going to call it Hydra, but that's not a good name for a ship that's defensive.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
There we go. We also can build stations, and I don't know if I showed them before. We're able to build a single type of station at the moment, a repair station. I believe this one gives you a good amount of, obviously, repair capacity in whatever section, in whatever planet you decide to build it in. You can see it's very expensive, by the way, to build a station. 1,457,000. Our dreadnoughts themselves are also expensive, almost $1 million each. They get even more expensive if you decide to increase their defenses even more. Look at this. That is an expensive vessel. But we can design stations. So, again, this is the only one that we've got right now. We'd have to research other stations. There is weaponry on the station as well. Of course, because it's a station, it will rotate. And I believe it rotates around. And I think it's also stationary. It tends to be in front of your planet where the enemies will actually arrive from, for the most part. Yep. Now, I'm not going to build one of these at the moment because I just don't have $1,500,000 just lying around to do so. Alright, so we are trying to get this fleet back here, where I am building some vessels to reinforce it. I have bearded lizards being made, 2 of them, and a single Gila monster and a Komodo dragon. So I think it's time for us to design some new cruisers to deal with the humans. So I think our soarers will be repurposed from their blazers to something more effective. So let's... Oh, then again, Tim, you'll need a... Whatever it is has to be in the command section. So... Soar, MK2, Soar, Hiver. Now we should build another vessel. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, I had to go find my book. It's driving me nuts. I can't think of the names. Okay, so let's go for a disruptor on this. And we've only got 1 forward weapon to fire. Oh, well, 2 technically to fire through the disruptor. And apparently you can fire lasers through it. I think we will... we'll stick with mass drivers in the front. For the center section, I'm not a fan of blazers anymore. We did have quite a bit of luck with lasers in our last battles, but we've also seen that they don't work very well. Like they seem to miss a whole lot against cruisers. So I'm thinking we'll build something different. I guess maybe just armor. Repair and salvage isn't what I want. Refinery is not what I want. Propaganda just changes the entire vessel, Tim. We also will want these. There's no reason not to put some defenses on it. Yeah, it looks like just armor. Our choices for battles is really going to be blazer or armor, and I don't want the heavy combat lasers. It's just 3 of them. So we'll take an armor section instead. We know that we don't really want the medium mounts, so we'll just stick more mass drivers on them. We'll put some laser defenses in the center. You can stick with a neutron beam, I suppose. There's not a lot of damage on this ship. Well, no, there really isn't. No wonder why blazers are the choice, or strafe sections. There's a lot of forward weaponry there. No, we'll stick with all of this stuff. Okay, so let's... Oh, only 98,000 for whatever for this vessel as well. All right, so what do we call this?
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
We'll call this an Argus. And I don't want to just build endless amounts of these. Actually, we should have named this a mass driver and have another one that's lasers. But this will be okay at the moment. I think this will be okay at the moment. So let's build a few of these over here as well.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Next, we're heading back to Garnet as well with Dragon's Maw. So let's begin building some more vessels for them. They have all the support vessels that they need. Lampreys, large newts, ornament mastics, even a backup iguana if we really needed it. Plus 2 chuckwallas are still here as well. We have another large newt. So it's really just going to come down to combat vessels is what we need to reinforce with here. So let's build some new Arguses. Get them in the fleet. I think we'll build some Gila monsters. And that will be good at the moment.
We will build as you command, Vakona.
That's 2 turns building. And finally, where was Orcus? I'm a little nervous about losing Orcus. We don't have much of a fleet here whatsoever to defend it. This is just an anti-von Neumann fleet. So I think we will... Let's Strengthen the defenses here. So we'll go ahead and build ourselves a truck wall to start. And then we'll build... What are you close to?
Shipyards at your disposal, Arcona.
Hivers. You are close to hivers, so we'll need hiver vessels if we want to fight them.
Yes, Arcona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Fen Law could also launch an attack and or Creecrops if it really comes down to it. What is Fen Law using for battles recently? Missiles. Missiles, Stormers. Oh, that's what I'm seeing them fire. Oh, they have a good mix of stuff. It's okay, a good mix of stuff. And we don't particularly want to... Wow, look at all the missiles they're using on their cruisers. That's a lot of missiles. Okay, so we'll want... Probably point deflectors. Are they actually... Yeah, because they're building Vanus, Karigus, anti-missiles is what we'll want here. So, let's build... Let's build some... bearded lizards. The anti-drone versions? Those... Wait, the anti-drones don't have a deflector in front. Did I not design one? Hold on, everyone. I find that hard to believe. Oh, no, I understand. Okay, do we have a normal bearded lizard somewhere in this list? That's a disruptor. That's the deflector. Okay, I understand. Bearded Lizards LS are my deflector ones. So we want to build some of these. Then we'll build some better vessels to help defend us. I mean, well, that is kind of defensive, but we want more of them. Do I really want Blazers? They showed up to my planet with a lot of disruptors last time. I think now monitors will be better. We'll add 2 of them in as well.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Okay, so let's end our turn. And we'll deal with any of the battles which are happening. And then there'll be a bit of a break. And I'll be doing next screen, basically. Next battle off screen. And they're sending 7 vessels in here. Well, we're going to slaughter those. Alright, let's just end our turn. It's just one thing.
System update.
Armada incoming, Varcona.
Oh, wow. They're on the way to Wester. How many human ships are there? 20. 20 vessels. What do we have at Wester? We have Wester's Defense and Lockjaw is here.
Repair operations begin.
We might... I don't think we can... If I redirect you to Wester, you'll arrive a little late.
We will move at full speed.
What's Wester's defense look like? Okay, so I think we're going to have to combine these 2 fleets into one fleet. The massive Wester defense now. If I want to hold on to Wester, and I do, then we're going to need to do this. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So first off, I should be doing this off screen. And next, I want to be putting a cut here. So why don't I do that, everyone? I'll be right back. Well, actually, I'll be back in several hours, but it's going to look like I'm right back. Okay, everyone. Holy crap. I didn't realize I've been playing for 40 minutes already. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so I would like to keep this under an hour, which means we're probably going to end this turn, and we won't be doing the top of the next one. So I think we're all set. I've decided to move some ships around. What are we doing? Anything else in particular? System settings. I'm setting these reinforcements up to Wester immediately. I've split off the Lampreys, large newts, and newts. They're going to be heading back to Garnet. Garnet is going to be pumping out more ships for defense, and I've redirected Dragon's Maw to Wester as well. Now, there's 2 fleets incoming to Wester, and I can see that the Cunning here has 15 destroyers and 1 cruiser. They're probably actually a colony fleet. Solomon Blasky, though, is sending 20 ships, and they're probably all cruisers. So we're going to have to hope that we can delay them, as it were, because I've only got, if I don't even count the Echo, I've got 14 cruisers and 5 destroyers here. These vessels are really pointless to have inside the combat, so I'm getting them out of here. I don't think we'll win, probably, against the humans sending 20 cruisers. We're going to have to kind of get lucky. The best thing we can do... Well, actually, we do have Wester here. Wester almost had all the infrastructure I needed, and it's going to be trying to pump out some light defense batteries to assist with some missiles. But there's not much they'll be able to do other than hopefully launch a few planet missiles at the enemy. But even then, I think we need... Don't we need 200,000 Imperial citizens to fire a planet missile? Yeah, so we're not going to get any of them, because the planet's population is still slowly increasing. Okay, and also, well, yeah, this will have to do it at the moment for us. I think with this in mind, I'm going to redirect...
Your word is law, Vakona.
...my colony attempts here. Because I might have to recolonize again back on Wester after this round. Alright, I think I'm good with everything else. Let's go ahead and end the turn and do this battle. And we have a battle here. The Hyperexpanse has 16 cruisers, 28 cruisers, 14 destroyers, plus me. We will totally help Kreekrops the terrible fight. Plus, Mogo's got 10 medium satellites and 10 light satellites, so this is definitely one on the case of Kreekrops. They didn't even really need me, but we'll stay here anyway and do that battle as well. So let's go ahead and do this fight. Kreekrops has a fleet here. Interesting. Oh, you know, it never occurred to me to ask him to help me defend. I should have done so. This is probably just a scout ship of his. That is both fleets showing up here. I recognize the fleet, the fleet beacons from the Cunning, and also the hyperdrive signatures. I don't know where the best place is to fight them. They'll be using the asteroids to get close to us. I guess we pull back? We could do the battle close to the planet. Maybe I should do that? Actually, we already see them.
Yes, Kandai.
I think that's Kreekrops' forces. Yeah, just destroyers.
Kandai has spoken. Get the ship moving.
Might be able to hide our fleet near the asteroids. I think they'll see us. Where's our planet? Is our planet firing missiles at all? Yes, straight. So they see them. Oh, the planet missiles are probably going to go after Kreekrops' ships. I'm sorry, Mr. the Cunning's ships. Those will be Fenlaw's vessels. I'm sorry, not Fenlaw's. Those will be the humans.
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust.
Alright, let's do it.
Target data received. Fleet resuming normal operation.
Oh, wonderful. Lots of actual hits with those Lancers. plus planet missile would be helpful. Okay, we need to find out where their CNC vessel is. That is a blazer of theirs. I don't actually... it's got to be here because the ship just warped in. Let's just... I guess we'll just do this and hope we find it. Oh no, that was my CNC vessel gone.
Reinforcements have come.
Oh, that's really super bad for us.
Reinforcements
I do not have another Chuckwalla either. That's their CNC ship right there. Unfortunately, we lost our CNC ship, so we've lost this battle.
All ships are close to minimum range. Incoming!
That was a pretty miserable Lancer strike there.
Yes, Convoy, bringing guns to bear.
Okay, we just destroyed their CNC ship now. Oh, that was a good blazer hit. Nice. Took out their command section immediately. I don't see Mr. De Cunning's ships around anywhere either. Nice, we're wiping out these guys. We took quite a few losses though, and our ships are getting beat up as well. Yeah, we need those the whatchamacallit ships I just designed. We need quite a few of them to do this. Oh, so much damage on their heavy combat lasers. Come on, guys, just keep firing at it. Okay, go back to normal mode.
Resuming normal operation.
And get you moving. We don't have anything else but these ships. Oh wow, that's really bad. We've totally lost Wester. We might have destroyed half of their vessels.
All ships close to minimum range.
Oh, here's a Mr. The Cunning's vessels are showing up. This is a colonizer of theirs, I think. We might as well blow them up. They're here. Oh god! The humans are here as well. Oh, okay, so we have totally lost this. Oh man.
Cruiser destroyed. The enemy attacks.
Wow, they've blown up all of our ships. Good for them.
Draw for the moment, Tycho.
Now we have to help Crops against the Hivers here. That was a terrible beginning from the last battle. I'm trying to think of what I could have done differently. That's focused on their CNC ship immediately. Oh wow, this is going to be quite a battle. Oh well, there's a lot of Crops' ships here. 28 cruisers, something like that.
Power to engines now.
Alright, well, we need to find them. The Hivers will eventually show up, so we'll throw our support behind
It's received. Maneuver drives to full.
behind them once we figure out where the Hivers are approaching from. The Hivers don't warp in or anything like that. There they are. Okay.
Yes, Kandai. Coming about.
Hivers won't like this, but this might help our relationship with Kreekrops. We'll have plenty of turns to help Mr. the Cunning out.
Kandai has spoken. Get the ship moving. Attack responding. We stay at bombardment range, Michael. We return to normal stance, Michael. Power to engines now.
Okay, we're heading in. Wow, look at this battle against the Hero Habit. Lots and lots of Lancers and heavy combat leaders everywhere. Oh, we're not actually firing on anything. Why not? Can we not fight? Hold on, everyone. I guess what's happening is that because we have a non-aggression pact, we have a ceasefire with the Hivers. My ships don't want to fire on them. How do I force them to fire?
Attack group responding.
Okay, we alt attack. Alright, well, let's do it.
Target locked. Attack group responding.
Oh, wow, nice. Good missile hit right in the back of our own JC Blizzard.
Attack group responding. Target power to engines now. Attack group responding. Yes, Kanda.
Oh, I hear their drones firing.
Has spoken.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm really enjoying this battle. This is one of the first team battles, basically, I'm doing.
Yes, Kandai. Full power to thrust. Firing on all batteries. Mansion under attack. Power to engines now. Mansion under attack. Yes, Kanda. Coming about. Mansion under attack.
It's taking lots of damage, actually. We should probably start moving it away. Hyver cruisers, and actually all Hyver ships, really have a lot of armor and good weapon placements. The only thing about them that, compared to other vessels that they lose out on almost all the time is their speed. And in fact, it takes forever for them to get there when it comes to traveling through space.
Target locked. The enemy attacks.
There's their gate ship. We should try to destroy that, or the hybrids will deploy it next turn and bring even more vessels here.
Attack responding. Target locked.
Okay, their planet's missiles are heading after their gate ship, so that's perfectly fine.
System update.
We have detected a small incoming fleet.
Nice! This is quite the opposite of what it was for us like 8 turns ago or so. I'll gladly accept Creecrops.
You are wise, Vakona. This alliance will serve us well.
Okay, we're going to lose Wester. We have some reinforcements on the way here, but this is not a massive fleet. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 4 ships. 4 more combat vessels approaching here. Next turn from deep space. Our Western defense consists of... Oh, okay, we do still have ships.
I hope your enemies fared worse, Vakona.
But without a Chuckwalla, there's nothing we can do about this. This fleet's going to arrive next turn, though, so the Chuckwalla here, I think this fleet will end up being the one that does the battle. Can I see how many ships the enemies have here? Okay. 12 ships. We destroyed 8 of theirs, but they wiped out most of mine. Okay, well, this has been an hour, so what do we want to do? I think we'll just stop here, everyone, and then when we come back, I'll have done a bunch of stuff off screen, and we'll be ready to hit end turn and do some more battles. And I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.